So, I relax.
Zato se sprostim, ko vidim, da se to dogaja v meni.
Try to, whatever ways or means I've learned, to let them go, I do.
In kakršne koli tehnike, trening imam, s katerim sem se naučil, da pustim te stvari, da grejo, in pustim, da grejo.
If nothing else, I do the chocolate meditation.
Školjske mi pomaga, naredim eno meditacijo s čokolado.
Chocolate meditation, you know?
Poznate meditacijo s čokolado?
You know, when different kind of emotions are going on in me, then I just feel a very nice, sweet chocolate melting in my mouth. But you can do it to tiramisu. Tiramisu is good.
Kadar v meni vrejo najrazličnejše čustva, ko vzamem košček najboljše švicarske čokolade, si jo položim na jezik, pustim, da se mi raztopi na jeziku, ampak to lahko naredim tudi s tiramisujem.
And then in the evening, you know, you try to recall how did you do in the daytime.
In zvečer gremo skozi, pregledamo v mislih, kako nam je šlo čez dan.
How angry you were, how off mood you were, how bad you did.
Kolikrat sem se razjezil, kolikrat sem bil slabe volje čez dan.
How many times you fought with people who said bad things.
Kolikrat sem se skregal, kolikrat sem komu rekel kakšno grdo stvar.
We do those things.
To počnemo.
It's nothing special.
Nič posebno.
We have done this all the time. Nothing new.
To počnemo ves čas, to niso nobene novice.
So when you find that, then we say, we purify it. We let it go. We don't hold on to it.
In ko to vidimo, ko zaznamo, potem to prečistimo in spustimo in se ne oklepamo teh stvari.
I don't have to feel too much guilty about that.
Ni treba, da se počutimo krivo zaradi tega.
I don't have to blame myself too much about it.
Ni se treba preveč kriviti, da sem to počel.
Let it go.
Samo spustimo.
And hope that I will tomorrow better.
In upam, da mi bo šlo jutri bolje.
And then I think about the good things that I have done.
In potem mislim na dobre stvari, ki sem jih naredil čez dan.
I was nice, I was kind, I did something good for somebody.
Bil sem dober, bil sem prijazen, naredil sem nekaj dobrega za nekoga.
Recall it.
Spomnim si tega.
Rejoice it.
In se veselim tega.
Yes, I did something great good.
Ja, res sem, dal sem nekaj res dobrega naredil, neko dobro delo.
I should pat my back.
Lahko se potrpljam po hrbtu.
No, we learn by appreciation, we don't learn by punishment.
In učimo se s pohvalo, preko kazni se ne naučimo.
So we really rejoice at that, and then both the negative things that we have purified and positive things that we rejoiced and appreciated, both we dedicate for everybody.
In potem, ko tako pregledamo vse skupaj in očistimo vse negativnosti in se veselimo pozitivnih stvari, ki smo jih naredili, potem posvetimo to za dobrobit vseh.
The positive energy or positive karma that I have accumulated today in this whole day, and also by the positive karma that I have accumulated by purifying my negative things I have done, all this, and together with all the positive things that I have done past and will be doing in the future, all of them, I dedicate, I give it, I share it with all the sentient beings, that they will be free from suffering, they'll have lasting peace and happiness, and that this will happen very soon.
In tako posvetim zasluge, da posvetim vso pozitivno karmo, vso pozitivno energijo, vseh dobrih stvari, ki sem jih naredil čez dan, pozitivno karmo, pozitivno energijo, ki pride iz tega, da sem očistil vse negativne stvari. Vse, kar sem dobrega naredil v preteklosti, vse, kar bom dobrega storil v prihodnosti, vse to želim, posvečam, dajem, delim z vsemi čutečimi bitji, z vsemi bitji, zato, da bi se vsi osvobodili trpljenja, zato, da bi dosegli trajen mir in srečo in da bi se to zgodilo čim prej.
And then go to bed.
Lahko zaspim.
I have nothing left now, so can sleep very well.
Vse delo je opravljeno in zdaj lahko dobro spim.
So if you do this, you are practicing Dharma.
In če delujemo na tak način, že prakticiramo dharmo.
You can say you are Christian, you can say you are Muslim, you can say you are Catholic, you are Buddhist, you can say you are nothing, but you are practicing Dharma.
Lahko rečemo, da smo kristjani, lahko rečemo, da smo katoliki, lahko rečemo, da smo muslimani, lahko rečemo, da smo budisti, lahko rečemo, da nismo nič, ampak če delujemo na tak način, potem sledimo Budovemu nauku Dharme.
So that's it.
In to je to.
So now we do this refuge ceremony, and then you can ask me questions, but I don't think you have questions, so you can tell me your Slovenian jokes.
Zdaj bomo imeli obred zatočišča in potem lahko imamo nekaj časa posvetimo vprašanjem, ampak ker mislim, da nimate vprašanj, mi boste povedali kakšne slovenske vice.
Lahko se vprašam, kaj je ta zatočišče tam v Breču?
What is the meaning of the refuge ceremony?
Oh. Well, in Buddhism we have something called taking refuge in Buddha, Dharma and Sangha.
V budizmu je nekaj, kar imenujemo, da jemljamo zatočišče v Budi, jemljamo zatočišče v Dharmi in v Sanghi.
And that's a practice.
In to je način treninga.
That is the practice.
To je praksa budizma.
I say this as finding a purpose and a path.
In pravim, da je to način, kako najdemo metodo, pot in smisel.
Because it is about choosing or deciding on the direction of your life.
To je način, kako izberemo, se odločimo za neko smer v svojem življenju.
So first is going refuge to the Buddha.
In prva stvar je, da vzamemo zatočišče v Budi.
Now, refuge means that taking refuge means like that's the most kind of the ultimate thing. It is the, like if I think that if I get lots of money, that's it. That solves all my problems. Then I've gone refuge to money.
Kaj pomeni, da jemljem zatočišče, da se zatekam nekam? To je tisto najvišje. Tisto najvišja poslednja stvar, na katero stavim vse. In recimo, če bi mislil, da bo denar rešil vse moje probleme, potem lahko rečem, da jemljem zatočišče v denarju.
And from Buddhist point of view, that is nothing outside is the ultimate solution. The ultimate solution for all your problems is inner development or your inner transformation. So therefore, if, from Buddhist point of view, if I transform myself from within and bring out my natural positive qualities like compassion, wisdom, and peace, joy, creativity, and if that I can bring out, that would be the ultimate solution to my problems. So therefore the transformation, what we call the transformation. So I want to bring that. That's the Buddha. Buddha means that the highest development of my own positive qualities. So I can and I would work towards that to bring out my positive qualities and my natural joy, natural happiness, natural peace, natural wisdom and compassion. And I would have to work for my own good and for the good of others towards that. And that's what I'm going to do step by step. That's going refuge to the Buddha. It's not, Buddha, please come and save me. That's not, that's going refuge to the Buddha.
Torej, ko govorimo o tem, da jemljamo zatočišče v Budi, gre za to, da se transformiramo in razvijamo vse svoje notranje kvalitete, ki so že naravno prisotne, da do popolnosti razvijamo sočutje, modrost, mir, radost. In ta notranja, ta sprememba, transformacija, ki prihaja od znotraj, je tisto, kar je dokončna rešitev vseh mojih problemov. Če se uspem transformirati, preobraziti, potem pomeni, da v meni dozori Buda. Buda pomeni, da naj do popolnosti razvite vse pozitivne kvalitete, ki so že prisotne v meni. In lahko se odločim za to in lahko delam v to smer in na ta način potem se v meni razvijajo vse te kvalitete, naravno razvijajo te kvalitete, modrost, mir, sočutje, radost. In na ta način prinesem dobro v sebi ali pa pride dobro zame in pride dobro za vse druge. In ta pot, ali pa to, da grem proti temu cilju, korak za korakom, to pomeni imati zatočišče v Budi. Ne pomeni, da gremo, da poskušamo izprositi odrešenje od nekega zunanjega vira, da prosimo Budo, da nas odreši.
And then, when I go refuge to the Buddha, I need to go refuge to the Dharma. The Dharma is the path, the way, the road map to that transformation. So it's the experience of the Buddhas of the past. So it's like a road map given us on how to transform ourselves. So when I say I go refuge to the Dharma, that means I would like to study the Dharma, I would like to understand the Dharma, and I would like to use it on myself. I would like to practice it so that I really get transformed. So when I say I go refuge to the Dharma, I mean I want to study Dharma and I want to use it and practice it. That's the going refuge to the Dharma.
In potem, seveda, če samemu zatočišču v Budi, če si želimo razviti vse te pozitivne kvalitete, potem moramo vzeti zatočišče tudi v dharmi. Dharma pomeni pot. Dharma je načrt, kako priti do tega cilja, kako se lahko spremenimo, transformiramo, da popolnoma razvijamo vse svoje pozitivne kvalitete. In to je izkušnja, ki nam je posredovana od Bud, ki so dosegli to stanje, ki so dosegli razsvetljenje v preteklosti. Spravi, to je načrt, kako se lahko transformiram, in to pomeni, da ko jemljem zatočišče v dharmi, pomeni, da želim študirati dharmo, da želim razumeti metodo, da želim razumeti dharmo in da jo želim tudi uporabiti na samem sebi, da želim prakticirati to zato, da se dejansko potem tudi nekaj spremeni. In to pomeni vzeti zatočišče v dharmi.
And Sangha. Sangha is people who have the experience of the Dharma. Experience and understanding of the Dharma, that's Sangha. So when I say I go refuge to the Sangha, that means I would like to open myself to learn the Dharma from the Sangha, from people who have experience and understanding of the Dharma. And also I would like to make myself influenced in a positive way and not influenced in a negative way. That's going refuge to the Sangha.
Potem imamo še zatočišče v Sangi. In kaj pomeni Sanga? Sanga so ljudje, ki so dejansko izkusili to transformacijo, ki imajo izkušnje od dharme, izkušnje poti, ki imajo razumevanje poti in želim si s tem, da jemljem zatočišče v Sangi, si želim se odprem temu in se želim učiti od tistih, ki že imajo to izkušnjo in razumevanje. Želim se učiti o dharmi, želim se naučiti poti in želim si, da bi želim si odprem se pozitivnim vplivom in si ne želim negativnih vplivov.
So in short, I would like to transform myself to the best of my natural qualities. In order to do that, I would like to study and use the methods that other great beings have used and shown to me. And in order to do that, I get positive influence and instructions and advice from others, and I will try to work on that. That's it.
Okay. Če povzamemo na kratko, zatočišče pomeni, da si želim spremeniti ali pa razviti najboljši možen način vse svoje naravne kvalitete. Zato želim študirati in uporabiti metodo, ki me pripelje do tega, in te metode se lahko naučim od mojstrov ali pa realiziranih bitij, ki so že prehodila to pot, in zato poslušam dobre nasvete in pozitivne vplive in delam na tem. To je to.
And the ceremony of doing this is actually just as a reference point.
In obred, v katerem vzamemo zatočišče, pravzaprav samo neka referenčna točka.
Because you kind of, when you are inspired, then it's okay. But when this inspiration goes off, after a few days, then I forget.
Zato, ker ponavadi je tako, včasih smo navdušeni in polni inspiracije in takrat je vse v redu, ampak čez nekaj dni se lahko ta inspiracija obravi in takrat pa pozabim na vse svoje dobre namere.
Then you find this card.
Potem pa zgledam to kartico.
What is this card?
Se začne spraševati, kaj pa to, kaj je to?
Oh yes, I did this crazy thing called refuge.
Ja, se, tole nova stvar sem naredil, bil sem zatočišče.
Why did I do this?
Zakaj sem pa to naredil?
Because I actually thought about this. I really want to try to improve myself and work on something. Yeah, it's like that, yes, yes.
A ja, se res, ja, res sem imel te misli, da bi se rad ful izboljšal in da hočem delati na tem. Ja, točno, ja, se je tako, ja, super, super.
So to kind of inspire myself and bring myself back on kind of the path that I've kind of chosen. Yeah?
In
That's the purpose.
to je smisel tega, da spet, da se spomnim, da spet najdem inspiracijo, da se spomnim, da sem se tako že sam odločil za to pot.
Okay, so now we do the ceremony. The ceremony is very simple, actually. The first thing is that you make 3 prostrations.
Ok, obred je zelo preprost. Prva stvar, ki je, da naredimo 3 prostracije.
And that is to request for taking refuge 3 times.
In s tem v bistvu izrazimo željo 3-krat, da bi prijeli zatočišče.
In Buddhism, Buddha restricted. Buddha said that my followers cannot give any ordinations or any even teachings unless requested.
In Buda je izrecno rekel, da tisti, ki sledijo njegovi poti, ne smejo dati nikakršnih zaobljub ali pa nikakršnih ceremonij ali pa učenj, ne da bi jih nekdo za to prosil, to je izrecno poudaril Buda.
And some things you have to be requested 3 times, and sometimes you can be requested 1 time.
In za kakšne stvari moramo prositi 3-krat, in potem za kakšne stvari moramo prositi samo 1-krat, da jih dobimo.
So refuge is something that needs to be requested 3 times.
In zato, da bi dobili zatočišče, moramo to željo izraziti 3-krat.
So making 3 prostrations is to represent that you are requesting 3 times.
In to, da naredimo 3 prostracije, tudi s tem izrazimo svojo željo 3-krat, da bi radi prijeli zatočišče.
Then after, you say after me the refuge prayer.
In potem ponavljamo z učiteljem besede zatočišča, molitev zatočišča.
What we say in this is this.
In pomen teh besed je naslednji.
Please, teacher, listen to me.
Učitelj, prosim, poslušaj me.
I, by the name of so and so,
Jaz po imenu ta in ta, izrečemo svoje ime,
would like to go refuge to the Buddha, Dharma and Sangha.
bi rad vzel zatočišče v Budi, Dharmi in Sangi.
Please accept me as someone who is taking that.
Prosim, sprejmi me kot nekoga, ki je sprejel zatočišče.
And you repeat this in Tibetan. I do it in Tibetan.
In učitelj to 3-krat izreče v tibetanščini in mi ponovimo za njim.
3 times.
3-krat.
After 3rd time, then I make a sign like this.
In ko 3-krat ponovimo to, potem govorim po čiteskim s prsti.
Then it's done. If you want to record the exact time, you can do that.
In če hočete vedeti točno, kdaj ste prijeli zatočišče, lahko pogledate na uro takrat.
Even Buddha's time, they recorded time.
Celo v Budovih časih so si zapisovali, so beležili čas.
They had a special instrument to record the time. There was even a person who was not for refuge, but for like becoming monks and nuns and things like that.
In imeli so neko vrsto načine, metode, kako so merili čas, da so lahko potem, kadar so nune in menihi, kadar so postali nune in menihi, so imali za obljube, da so lahko točno vedeli, kdaj se je to zgodilo.
because everything was seniority basis, you know.
Zato, ker je bila tam hierarhija vzpostavljena na osnovi tega, kdo je prej postal.
If you walk, you stand according to your seniority, then everybody said, so there was no confusion by the kind.
Zmeri so se urejali, so sedeli po vrsti, tako kot so bili starejši pa mlajši mniki, kot da so imeli red, da ni bilo zmede.
Anyway, then you come up to me,
In potem pridete pred Rinpočejo
and then I shave. I cut a single piece of hair,
Obrežem in majhen pramenček las.
and that is to represent that we are making the highest offering.
In to simbolizira najvišjo daritev.
Because hair is part of our body.
Kajti lasje so del našega telesa
It is also growing on the highest point of our body.
in rastejo na najvišji točki našega telesa.
Then after I give you a new name,
In potem boste dobili novo ime,
a Tibetan name,
tibetansko ime.
and oh, it's so important.
In to je zelo pomembno.
You can read all your life future in this name.
Iz tega imena boste lahko razbrali celo prihodnost svojega življenja.
It's nothing that important.
Ni to pomembno to ime.
Some people ask, what does this name mean? What should I do after this name? Things like that, you know. It's not that important.
Nekaterim ljudem se zdi zelo pomembno, da potem sprašujejo, kaj pomeni to ime, kaj moram pol delati, ampak ni to pomembno.
Just whatever comes to my mouth, I wrote it down.
Rinpoče pravi, nekaj mu pade na pamet, pa napišem to ime.
But today,
Ampak danes
I wrote a name
sem napisal ime,
which is significant.
ki je pomembno.
Not significant, but I tell you why.
Bom razložil, zakaj.
One Tibetan girl
Je eno tibetansko dekle,
got, you know, no, well, yeah. One Tibetan girl won the Chinese Idol title, second place, Chinese title today, or yesterday.
Pomen te besede, ena tibetanka, po rodu tibetanka je osvojila drugo mesto na tekmovanju, vsekitajskem tekmovanju, kako imamo American Idol, je Chinese Idol. Kdo ima te talent kitajski in je osvojila drugo mesto?
So I gave her name.
In sem napisal njeno ime.
I don't know who will get it. Anyway, and then, then I give a protection cord,
In potem dopišem zaščitno vrvico
and that's it.
in to je to.
Then we do the dedication. So you
Potem bomo
can,
naredili posvetitev.
so those people who are doing the refuge and with the prostration, if they don't know, somebody can show them.
In tisti, ki želite vzeti zatočišče, lahko zdaj naredite prostracije in če ne veste točno, kako to narediti, lahko nekdo pomaga, ki zna.
You can do some work. Can you show? It's just shaking hands. Now, everybody will only take it and also each after me to give them support.
Tudi tisti, ki že imate zatočišče, lahko ponavljate z njim počemo.
Lopen, Gongsu, Sol, Naming, say your names. She, Jiwa, Tu, Dimi, Chisi, Sansu, Ingu, Artu, Sanji, La, Japsu, Chiu, Chula, Japsu, Chiu, Gendunla, Japsu, Chiu, Tu, Dini, Chisi, Su, Artu, Japsun, Jinpe, Genyin, Tu, Topin, Zongdu, Sol. Second time. Topin, Gongsu, Sol, Namin, name, Jie, Jiwa, Tu, Dimi, Chisi, Chanchu, Ninku, Artu, Sanje, La, Japsu, Chiu, Chula, Japsu, Chiu, Gendunla, Japsu, Chiu, Tu, Dini, Chisi, Su, Artu, Japsun, Jinpe, Genyin, Tu, Lupin, Zundu, Sol. Now third time and final time. Lupin, Gongsu, Sol, Naming, Xie, Jiwa, Tu, Dini, Chisi, Chanchu, Inku, Artu, Sanji, La, Japsu, Chiu, Chula, Japsu, Chiu, Gendunla, Japsu, Chiu, Tu, Dini, Chisi, Su, Artu, Japsun, Jinpe, Genyin, Tu, Topin, Zongdu, Sol. Tabino, Lexo. Okay. So now, what I have to do 2 more names. So, come one by one.
Priprite en za drugim. Čisto isto kapljice.
No, dedicate
Je to svetitev.
I think there is no time for questions.
Mislim, da ni časa za vprašanje.
It's only 5 minutes left.
Samo še 5 minut nam je ostalo.
Only time for one joke.
Čas imamo samo za eno šalo.
If somebody is bursting with Slovenian joke,
Če bi nekdo na vsak način bi rad kar eksplodiral in povedal slovensko šalo, ni se javno.
okay. Okay. It seems there is no joke, so your question is the only one.
Ok, če ni šal, bo pač vprašanje.
How important is chant because I'm very sure I chant every morning and not. chanting mantras?
Chanting mantras. It's good.
Če recitirate mantre, je dobro. Koliko pomembno je to, je bilo vprašanje.
If you like chanting mantras, it's very good.
Če radi recitirate mantre, je to zelo dobro.
But more important is your mind.
Ampak bolj pomembno je, kaj se godi v našem umu.
Dharma practice is all about how you see things, how you react, how you work with your emotions, your habits. You know what we have been talking about. That's the most important.
Najbolj pomembno, ali pa resnična praksa dharme, je to, kako vidimo stvari, kako se odzivamo, kako delamo s svojimi emocijami, s svojimi navadami. Vse to, o čemer smo govorili.
Chanting helps you, and you can learn the nice chanting, you can understand the meaning of chanting, you can connect with chanting, and it's a good thing.
In če nam pri tem pomaga petje, recitiranje mantra ali pa petje mantr, čutimo povezavo s tem, če razumemo pomen tega početja, in potem je to dobra stvar.
It's not that, oh, I need to chant, and I have to chant.
Ker ni najbolj, če imamo občutek, ja, moram recitirati mantre in potem se matram, ko moram to delati.
So, any other question?
Še kakšno drugo vprašanje?
Yes?
Jaz se vprašam. Ja. Mene zanima, če bi lahko povedal, se pravi, dve poti sta, eno odpiranje srca, drugo pa pot samospoznanja. Pa me zanima, kot drugo vprašanje, na koncu vseh konceptov, ko vemo, da je v budizmu tudi ena od resnic, da je razsvetljenje izza konceptov, ali ostane na koncu le življenje? Ali ostane na koncu pravzaprav le življenje?
Your question is too much concept.
V tem vprašanju se pojavlja precej konceptov.
I think it's like this.
Mislim, da je približno tako.
What you say opening the heart, I think it's compassion.
Ker, če govorimo o odpiranju srca, lahko to preimenujemo tudi sočutje.
Knowledge, opening the knowledge or something like that, you said, is wisdom.
Znanje ali samo spoznanje je modrost.
And both has to be there.
In oboje mora biti prisotno.
Because we have to develop our compassion in the heart. We have to also be very clear about how things are.
Odpreti moramo srce, razvijati sočutje, obenem pa moramo imeti tudi jasen da razumemo, kaj se dogaja, in ti dve stvari moramo dariti skupaj.
And what we mean by beyond concept is not that beyond concept is not. It's not beyond concept. Beyond concept means that it's not, when we conceptualize, it's always a thought. It's like this, it's not like that. That's concept. Our experience is not thought. Its thought is also experience to some extent, but it should be really like you can have a concept of kindness or compassion. The concept of kindness or compassion is not same as feeling compassion. Yeah? The conception is good to help a little bit, but it's not same as actually. So when you really feel kindness or experience kindness, it's not a concept, it's an experience. So therefore, when you really understand the nature of things also, you really see what you are, what things are, basically. That is also not just a concept, but an experience. So that is important. No, that is important. So that's you can get that experience not through thinking, but through being. Therefore, meditation becomes important. Meditation is a training how to be.
Dobro, kaj so zdaj koncepti? Pomeni, da imamo misli. Mnogo mislijo, da nekaj je tako ali pa nekaj ni tako. In koncept ali izkušnja sta dve različni stvari. Oziroma, tudi misel je neke vrste izkušnja. Ampak sama izkušnja je več kot samo misel. Koncept nesebične ljubezni in sočutja ni ista stvar kot to, da občutimo nesebično ljubezen, da občutimo sočutje. Lahko nam ideja, lahko nam koncept nečesa pomaga temu, da gremo proti izkušnji določene zadeve. Ampak, kadar imamo izkušnjo ljubezni, to ni enako, to ni koncept, to ni enako ideji o nesebični ljubezni ali sočutju. In to je zelo pomembno. Ravno tako, ko spoznamo resnično naravo vseh stvari, tega ne spoznamo preko misli, preko konceptov, ampak je to neposredna izkušnja. In zelo pomembno je, da razumemo, da do izkušnje, do konkretne izkušnje pridemo skozi tako, da smo, ne da razmišljamo. In da bi prišli do tega, je v bistvu metoda za to je meditacija. Meditacija je način, trening, da smo, da gremo onkraj razmišljanja o stvarih, ampak da enostavno izkusimo stvari.
Well, thank you very much.
Hvala lepa.
Thank you.
So, thank you so much. There will be no translation in Slovenian. Thank you very much for coming. It was a great blessing, and all the causes and conditions were right, so you could come. And so this was very auspicious, and we hope that at least to some extent you have been able to transmit the precious teachings. Not because of some imperfection by your side, but because we don't listen very well. But we aspire to listen better and better, and therefore you must come again and again to correct all our mistakes and to guide us skillfully from merely understanding words to actually experiencing the true essence of Dharma. And we hope that you will be able to come again and again, and that your lotus feet will remain firm for a long time to come, and that all the causes and conditions will be present so that you may further impart these precious teachings and make good connections, and this mandala should flourish for a long time until we all get liberated.
Thank you very much. And you do listen carefully. I know you do listen carefully because somebody today told me a story that I told last year.
Ni nič pravda, ampak da vsem dobro poslušamo, ker je prele povedal nekdo zgodbo, ki je Rinpoče lansko leto nam prepovedal.
At least you remember the story. Who will remember the rest of it?
Ostalo se je težko zapomniti.
I don't myself remember what I said.
Še sam se ne spomnim, kaj sem govoril.
You know what they say? Education is what remains when we have forgotten everything that we have learned.
Izobrazba je tisto, kar ostane potem, ko pozabimo vse, česar smo se naučili.
Yeah? When you have forgotten everything that you've learned, what remains, that's education.
In ko pozabimo vse, česar smo se naučili, potem tisto, kar ostane, tisto, kar res znamo.
So you can forget everything.
Vse pozabili.
It's nicer because then I can repeat everything.
Pa še dobro, potem lahko kar naprej ponavljam. In vsakič na novo izvemo nekaj novega.
Okay, thank you very much.
Hvala.
Thank you.
Thank you.